All right, now let's look at the built-in workspace at the top. Just quickly have a quick overview. So we are currently on editing workflow. We use this if you want to edit mainly in our timeline. We have different workspaces available inside Premiere Pro. If you focus on a particular task, let's say you are on the assembly stage of your project, so you click on assembly. It will give you a large portion on your project file, because this is a workspace that we use to assemble all of your footage, your files, you organize. That's why we have a large screen or large portion of the project files here. Now let's move on to the editing. So in the editing, that's what we have. That's currently selected. So you're look familiar with that, and most of the time we will spend our time on the editing workspace so that we could work on our timeline. Now we have your color workspace. So in the color workspace, this is a workspace that we normally use if we on the stage of coloring our footage, or if we color correct or color grading our footage. As you can see, there's a lot of Lumetri scopes here to show you the scopes, the color scopes of the video clip or the timeline. So we're going to talk about this in the later video, but let's move on to the next. Now, as you can see, the workspaces are gone at the top. To get or to unhide those workspaces back in Premiere Pro, all we have to do is to click on Window at the top, click on Workspace, and we choose the workspace. Or we're done with the color, we're done with editing. Now we go to Effects. So this is your Effects workspace. These panels was set up, for you if you are on the stage of adding effects on your video. So there you go. As you can see, all of the effects here that you can search. It's easy access. Just search the effects here and you just drag and drop. Say for example, we go to video effects and we have this blur. You can just drag and drop it to your timeline, easy. And then you will have those effects. All right. Now let's move on to the second workspace, which is audio. So if you're on the stage of your project wherein you work on your audio, you want to focus on working with your audio because you're done with editing, you're done with the adding effects, and now you're in the stage of editing your audio. This is the workspace that will help you achieve that goal. All right. As you can see, the audio here, we have the audio clip mixer at the middle. And we have a small program monitor, and essential sounds is right here on the right side. And we have a small timeline. All right, there you go. Cool. Now let's move on to the next workspace, which is graphics. So graphics, basically, if you want to add graphics on your timeline, like the letters. So you can see here, I have downloaded some graphics. If you want to add cinematic title, you can just drag and drop in here. And then you will add those graphics on your timeline. Alright, so I added the graphics on the timeline. As you can see, there you go. These are the graphics. Alright, now we're done with the graphics. Let's move on to libraries. This is the library workspace look like. As you can see, there's the library panel here, taking a lot of space in our main application. Alright. Now let's move on to Paul. This Paul is this is my customized workspace. I created my own workspace based on my liking. All right, so I just customize it because you can customize everything in Premiere Pro. All right, as you can see, you can drag and drop those project files, but we will teach you that. I will teach you that on a separate video. Now we have Ultra workspace looks like this. As you can see, we have program sequence here, effects control on the left side, timeline on the lower part, and we have the project panel. All right, and what else? We have all panels. So in all panels workspace, oh, by the way, you click on this chevron if it's chevron to access more workspaces inside of Premiere Pro. So right now we are on the check all panels. As you can see, almost all the panels are added in here. So I would suggest, if you are planning to create your own workspace, you can start with editing, or you can start with all panels so that you have all the options of the panels that you want to include on your own workspace. Yep, so basically that's it. That's the end of our video. So I hope you enjoy this video and you have a better understanding on the workspaces and the user interface of Adobe Premiere Pro. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.